After making birthday cards for years, I always worry that someday I'll go to make a card and realize that I've already made all of my good ideas. As if my ideas are a finite resource that will only last me for so long before they run out. I know that there's no predetermined amount of ideas that I'm bestowed at the start of my life, and I know that they aren't something that I can use up, like soap or sugar, but that rationality doesn't stop me from wondering, what will I make when I don't know what to make? As much as I hate to admit it, I put a lot more thought into some cards than I do for others. Some days I just can't think of something good, either because I don't know that person well enough, I'm in a time crunch, or I already made that same card last year. So I resort to a more generic design. Balloons, birthday cake, cupcakes, or even just a pretty collage of colored paper. I take pride in the cards that I make, and while I know that there's no one who expects more of me than myself, I still can't help but feel like I copped out. The times I have to resort to a generic design are few and far between, but I think my fear of running out of ideas and thus having to make something more basic has less to do with the simplicity of the card itself and more to do with worrying that what I create just won't mean anything to anybody. Regardless of my fear, the rational part of my mind knows that ideas are not finite and can constantly be created or inspired. I suppose that it might help me to view the times where I run out of ideas as simply lulls in the machine that is my mind instead of reaching the bottom of a jar that can never be refilled. Maybe then I won't be so worried when I do.